Well, Bobby, you had choices in the off season where you wanted to go. Why was it important for you to stay here in Milwaukee?
Well, I didn't want to move all my stuff. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing. But this is like home, man. Well, it is home. Been here since 2020 during the pandemic when the pandemic was in full throttle. Obviously, 6 months later we won the chip. So been chasing that feeling ever since. So it's been great to just partner with an organization that believes in me and they give me everything as well, man, just to, go through all the things I went through in my time here as well. Always having my back, being able to have that, open dialogue, open communication with John, open communication with Doc, and obviously being a leader of the team. It's been a great experience for me being here in Milwaukee. Definitely would have been weird going to another franchise and team, so I'm happy I'm here for sure.
We're happy you're here too. We're going to open it up to the room. We'll start with Jim.
For sure.
Bobby, Jim Ozarski, Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. Good to see you. Last year, you talked quite a bit about Doc and how he let you be you and kind of maybe unlocks or let you do parts of your game we hadn't seen.
Yeah.
And then this summer, you've talked about leadership.
Yeah.
You're one of 3 guys left to have won this title, right? And one of the older guys. Do you think you're kind of hitting that like peak part of your career where you've had all this time in the league, continuity now with the head coach, but also you're getting this sort of off-court chance to be at the front of the team, tip of the sword in that way, which may be a little different. I don't know. Did you feel like this is kind of shaping up to maybe what could be a special year for you in sort of all of those elements?
Yeah, man. Like when the season ended last year and got a chance just to. Cause like normally when the season ends, like I'm going somewhere fast, like may go somewhere, may go home to Arkansas. When the season ended, it was like, dang, like the season is really over. And I was just sitting in the crib, just chilling for like 2 or 3 weeks, just thinking about my future and what was ahead of me. That was my first time really just thinking like, dang, like 10 years in the league, time goes fast. Drafted 2015, it's 2025. Like, and sometimes you get just so caught up in trying to be good, trying to be great, trying to be the best version of yourself every year that the years just kind of catch up to you. So that was my first time just being able to just say, wow, like I played 10 years in the league. And then my agent calls me the next day, like, what are we doing next? Because I'm like, dang, like I was just thinking about like giving myself a little pat on the back, bro. Like, damn, I played into my 10th season in the NBA. Crazy year. But definitely after he called me and told me we need to be figuring out our next steps on what's next for us, that was my first time really thinking about what's best for Bobby, right? I always thought about what's best for the team. I always thought about what's best for the organization and just winning and things like that. So, we made our first move and I was able to, re-sign with the team. I got a different outlook on, what was next for us. And what's next for us is, me being a leader, being able to step up and coach the young guys and take these guys under my wing. I've always been a leader, but I think now it's just at the forefront of it where, guys are really receptive of it and really own in what I be saying and just the qualities that I bring. So I'm very excited for the year. I know the naysayers out there may look at our team like I was looking at this meme where put your finger over Giannis, look at the team, like this team isn't nothing. Like I definitely gonna screenshot that and keep that as motivation for our team. We have a lot of guys on our team that can do a lot of different things with the basketball. Our hoop sessions over the last 3 weeks was great. Like it was great to hoop with the guys. Like different makeup, different team, 2 or 3 guys in each position that can hoop. So I'm excited for the year. I'm excited for myself as well, just to see what I can do to help guys, bring guys under my wing, have guys come over, do a lot of camaraderie, just different things to build chemistry. I think the biggest thing for us is us just owning it and knowing that we have enough and just getting better each and every day, 1%, think sometimes the biggest misconception is guys get to talking about June and September. There's steps to get to June. So just taking a day at a time, man. But we're going to think bigger picture.
Steve?
Steve McGarvey, Associated Press. You talked about the new look on this roster.
Yes, sir.
How different a team do you think this will be, particularly defensively? How do you think you'll be different on the floor than maybe in the past?
Yeah, man. Even in the hoop sessions the last 3 weeks, you could tell that we're younger for sure. Guys flying around, being able to do the things that really Coach Buck wants, being able to fly around, maybe, I hate to compare years and teams and things like that, so I don't want to do that, but definitely a different team. We're younger, we're athletic, guys can fly around, have a lot of different versatile guys that can switch. Buck had organized these groups. Like we had 4 point guards. We had 5 shooters that's shooting guards. We had the forwards and we had the centers. So we got 4 pods of people. Then you look in your pod and who's ever in your pod, that's who you switch with, right? So it's kind of cool that it's going to be a different year. It's kind of cool that the expectations maybe from the outside isn't that we're going to win or we're going to win championships or whatever it is. But for us, I think our biggest thing is just getting better every day, thinking about, how can I impact winning? How can I help the team? It might not be scoring for some guys. It might be being 3-and-D. It might be getting, stops. I'm excited for the year, and I'm ready to work tomorrow. Training camp is going to be lit, man. We got a lot of guys that can hoop. It's going to be very competitive, and I'm a competitive person, and I honor that, so I'm excited.
Got time for 2 more, and one more after Eric.
Eric Name, The Athletic. What up, EP?
What up, E?
I guess for you, you formed that kind of tag team with Brooke for the last 5 years, and obviously you guys had such a good relationship.
Yes, sir.
I guess, what is it like now to get to do that with someone new and someone as talented as Miles?
Yeah, I think one of the good things, shout out Miles too, by the way. We had a lot of battles over the years. The last 2 years, I think we played 20-something times, bro. It's been a crazy ride. NBA is crazy. You play against all these players, and you never know who's going to be your teammate one day. So, glad me and him never got into no scuffles in the series, right? Nothing like that. But, Miles is going to be a big addition towards our team. I think one of the things I like about him is that me, him, and Giannis will all be probably 30 years old at the same time, right? So we can grow together. We can get better together. And then just 3 big men that can do a lot of things with the basketball, very versatile front court. So, those 3 bigs, can't really find 3 better bigs on another team, I don't think.
And Nazir here in the front row.
Nazir Spencer, 620 WTMJ Radio. How you doing, Bobby?
Yes, sir.
So you have been talking about being the leader, being one of the front runner leaders on this team now.
Yes, sir.
And you guys won a championship a few years ago, and you guys got a young team now. Can you just walk me through how important it is for you, as the player you are, and as this team, this young team, at being that leader for this new team?
Yeah, man. I'm very much so thankful for how my career has went. Obviously, everybody wants to be all-stars. Everybody wants to make max money. Everybody wants to be the guy. But with me in general, I'm happy that I got drafted to the Chicago Bulls. I had great vets, Joakim Noah, Kirk Heinrich, Derrick Rose, Jimmy Butler, Mike Dunleavy, Najee Muhammad. I can keep going. And being on that team has prepared me for this moment now. I remember my rookie year, I'm sitting around asking these guys every question in the world. And I catch myself in the locker room, just get done hooping. And there's 8 guys asking me every question in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's it's me now. It's me. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a full circle moment for me. To even be in the league, going on my 11th year, which is crazy to say out loud. But, I'm definitely excited for the year. Just being able to see what we can do for one, but being able to, grow together, get better as the season grows. Every year is a new challenge. Every year is a new obstacle that you have to overcome. So, when adversity hits, our group will be ready. We'll be ready for it. It's going to hit every year at some point. It might hit early, it might hit in the middle, might hit in the end, but at some point it's going to hit, and I think we'll be ready for it. We have a great makeup of guys who work hard, great makeup of guys who I think Doc can actually coach. I think that's going to be important as well. Having guys that's coachable, having guys that want to win, and you got a team full of guys that's counted out. I think some good can come out of it. Got a lot of guys that's underdogs on our teams that's went through a lot of different things in their careers. That's given them and gotten them to Milwaukee. So I'm ready.